Let me smoke it.
Certainly, Skipper. Here.
Well, I guess this is the night.
Night for what?
Pull the stunt I've been planning on for a couple of months.
You mean you got something on the fire?
Yeah. You're gonna make some real dough.
Things are complicated, but results are not. Like to think I know the light, but on the dark. Think I've grown a tolerance to broken hearts. Invested in myself and never sold the stock. I'm away from saying Kobe when the dope got shot. Let them all down, felt like Noah if he broke the ark. Oh my God, ride it till it crash or the road don't stop. Or until she fix it with that ass like she Rosa Parks. No disrespect, I need to get her a lawyer. That shit so slippery wet. Discovered ways to heaven in the flesh. The savage intellect can sit and chat with God now of enemies in common, or could be the amphetamines I've snorted. Either way, manifest me everything I've wanted. Kneel and pray until it's conjured. Always on for starters. Life's too precious of a thing. Medicated as Britney when they let us sing. Through the coop, through the roof. Need to spread these wings so you can view the truth. The light casts a shadow, scared itself to death. West, the only way I travel. Reborn on the chessboard, pawn on a saddle. Now I see the L's I took with just my walk into battle. Here a long time, stop to smell the roses. Inspired by drugs like karate chop, Elvis poses. Celtic clovers float in the dark river. No help from coaches. On the chain, you down a few links, son. Gazelles and poachers. I could have you stitched into Italian loafers. I'ma be chill. Reason being this bud so good that I can sell the roaches. No stronger than your well-developed hopes. That's why I stay steadfast. This pinhead on death's ass till hell approaches. Miles in the winter, feast still getting stronger. Got a smile like a sinner that's still healing from the corner. Yo, it's a God, the old soul still dealing with the former. They can take my life, they cannot deplete me of my aura. Secret meanings deeply weaved in like the Torah. Try and lead you to water. False idols here to relieve you with some horror. The saga deepens in retrieval of a dollar. Found out that real power is never needed to holler. Feelings fade away, change every day. Rain never stay. April to May, some think a grave awaits, so they take more than pay. The stakes being raised, they who raise them don't play. Resist change to the angst out the way. The sun comes in May, then fades to gray. Some afraid what awaits, so they pray they ain't pray. The stakes being raised, but who raised them don't play. Those manipulating, pontificating the most. Flags asphyxiating the poles, taught to stay on the ropes. Ones who play the shows ain't orchestrating the notes. Keep hold of the corporation by automating the votes. Totals formulated while you'll await the results. With a soul that's incorporated, been bought and paid for with hope, yo. Yo, raging on behalf of the machine. As a 5D chess piece that's been captured by the queen. My surrogate changes accents in my dreams. Arnold Schwarzenegger with a pocket full of dollars from unwanted labor. Walk the razor's edge, automated friends storing data. Walking incubator for aging lizards with organ failure. Flipping through channels with different similar angles. From experts who only fear for those who pick in the panel. The remote's the force that's keeping the lies flowing. Drink the tap water, gon' be blind for the skies open. Feelings fade away, change every day. Rain never stay. April to May, some think a grave awaits, so they take more than pay. The stakes being raised and who raised them don't play. Resist change to the angst out the way. The sun comes in May, then fades to gray. Some afraid what awaits, so they pray they ain't pray. Stakes being raised and who raised them don't play.
Get on with the operation. Without your help. What do you mean? I'm still the ship's doctor. I'm justified in taking any measures to protect my patients. You're a charlatan, Badrour. A faker. Your papers are all forgeries. Shut up, Prancer. I'll kill you. Come on, now, all of you. Get out. Well, Margot? Captain Blair? Table.
world ain't got nothing worth being distracted by. God's my alibi. Watchmen sinking over flags he fly. Don't have the time for singing, oh sweet Caroline. Your cookie cutters, apple pie for sale, that's me Valley High. Free the ghosts, trapped in the host. I'm acting as both, trying to tie the warlock to stone slabs, but he float. Using fashion and medallions to cope with your broken activated. Calculating accolades, made in no broken math equation. They paid him to write it. Who's seen it, who's St. Ignatius invited. You wanna awaken, live your day-to-day slighted. No rites of passage to that flames glowing bright. And your eyes are lost in the red. That pain's decided by how calmly you tread. Kid, get lost and scared like the rest. I was damned and possessed. It's getting harder to write this shit from understandable depths. Try not to kill the vibe. Let the knowledge spill until I'm vilified. Before they burn my body, shit a library built inside. Out the ash I rise with the phoenix. Took that ride bird's eye cause it's scenic. It can't be contrived till I dream it. Somewhere out there hiding in the silence is genius. Out the ash I rise with the phoenix. Took the ride bird's eye cause it's scenic. It can't be contrived till I dream it. Pray that on that day that I'm alive still to see it now.
Bird's eye view upon the mountain crest. Fuck games to scorch the earth until there's nothing left. Knowledge grew to wisdom. Nowadays upon the less. Came to this world when I wanted to escape them. Something like a seer, how he's haunted by the vision, yeah. It's a light prison we're imprisoned in. Illo organism, organized crime dividends. My hindsight sinister, lame type mimickers. Orbit the perimeter, it's awful if I hit them up. Mauled them by the minivan, the maggot wouldn't give it up. Stagger with a Harley Haggard, stab you if you made it happen. Then I hit the alley, cause I had a vicious scarlet dagger. Smarter than the Harvard. Honestly, my heart is savage. Pardon all these Arctic habits. Roll you in the carpet faster. Dapper when I whack you done, I'm happy in this crappy slum. Rapping with my blackened lungs, opposed to with this ratchet slug. Your body flowing, soggy, bloated, all up in the aqueduct. That's what happened if you really get to acting up. That's what happened if you really get to acting up.
Listen, Lamont. It says that the Ring had their own hospital where they extracted the gems from the unsuspecting carriers.
Yes, that was Victor Painwood. An unsuspecting carrier. Well, now then you say you know how to administer the anesthetic? Yes, Doctor. Hypo's all ready. First the alcohol. Alcohol, Marco.
Yes, Mark.
Ready, Doctor. Swab the arm. Right. Good. Hypo. Hypo. Tell me, Victor, how did it happen? Well, it started from a vaccination I got in Hoff. A bit of infection set in. Well, I didn't think it was much, but Dr. Bedlock, he said it was serious.
You all know in place the harp over horns blowing on Mount Olympus. While surrounding business gets trickled down from discarded infants. Where the rocks get marked by the river while carving rivets. What's specific as a kid but indifference is quantum physics. Gods are making progress, processing all statistics. Think outside the outer edge of the box to recrop the image. Clogged up all the inlets, too toxic, signs not to drink it. From narcissists on a mountain denouncing our God's existence. Conscious of ours imprinted, our language marked us as misfits. Old bloodlines, I still see your anguish opportunistic. Propaganda realistic, the panic, poverty stricken, simple commonest. Cause anything cancels, not with division. Mr. Loyal Lush, lost my royal flush up on a bent spoke. No oil rush, less your moral compass up in a mink coat. Big boat, big brother boards, and clung to the sounds. Keep the crowds from jumping ship by showing others that drown. Puppets paint a picture, portray panic on the river. Panic on the river. Panic on the river. Can't see it for themselves no more, now Amazon deliver. Amazon deliver. Amazon deliver. Go and throw your kindle into the fire until man is out of scripture. Man is out of scripture. Man is out of scripture. Gangsters guard the bankers from the planet on their vista. Watch their planes, poison plants, they plan to rot for winter. Everything gon' be okay, home is just a click away. Click away, click away. Everything gon' be okay, home is just a click away. Just a click away, just a click away.
This is just a drop in the ocean state. Allegedly. A note in a bottle that'll wash up on the coast one day. I wrote it to keep my hopes at bay. And the arc is like Noah's, but you already know the wave. Greco-Roman goddesses control the stream of consciousness, globally like monoliths with monster myths. And I know that we can conquer it, expose the secret documents, and go and leak it like your faucet is. We had a choice to expel these tabloids down the toilet, because they poison the well, and now there's no avoiding the smell, a voice for help. Boy, this is hell, it's like we soiled ourselves. We were sold down the river Styx for gold by the old Mount Olympians that float down on Olympuses. And the whole town is ignorant until me and A God showed them how it is like Gideon.
Now, Victor, when you wake up, your arm will be gone. Gone. What was that? Good. Shipping great concern. It's in the hope you shipmasters may be able to offer some solution or explanation that you've been called here. Mr. Kenchner has come from the Washington office to acquaint you with the facts. Gentlemen, Mr. Kenchner. Thank you, Commodore. Gentlemen, during the past few months, we've been getting reports of an alarming series of strange accidents aboard incoming ships.
Did my best to visualize how wide the river flows. Try to touch a toe to test the temperature, that shit was cold. Always showed the other side in videos, this bridge won't hold. Common folks saw photos of the Joneses holding bricks of gold. Oh no, they gon' miss the boat. Paddled as they wage battle for face value that melts down the crowns and ports for space travel. Bait and tackle hanging off the narrows at the state's castle. Apes captured, bananas took but not a cage rattle. News relayed back to the 49ers to loading shit, leaving what they got to go get it again with golden bricks. News was from the captives, note that they're now established and they're bringing home some paper with gold from the crown to back it. This was well beyond my grasp, but the practicalities earned in a life of my wants were had without having to ask a turn. Now we sifting through the ashes of cash that's already burned, looking to link the captives to fabricating the germ. None of what we planted will grow. Need bricks of gold, bricks of gold, bricks of gold. The water can't be drank from the hole. Need bricks of gold, bricks of gold, bricks of gold. You got drugs, food, and heat in your home, but you still need bricks of gold. Need bricks of gold. Need bricks of gold. Looks like the shepherd took the sheep for a stroll to go find some bricks of gold. Go get them bricks of gold. Get them bricks of gold. Smallpox in the blankets, whiskey topping off the well. All the shelves are stocked with weed while the farmer's in the cell. Heard in hell they're throwing parties, knowing God's become a shell. But on this side of the water, you can hardly ever tell. Super simple, set at sonic speeds. Our coast is stuck in stasis, but there's no alliteration worth the war with what we facing. Divide and conquer, motivate, appropriate the races. Even ones who know better just learn better not to say it. We've been taken to the edge by a horse that don't run its course. They shutting off the printer, need a signing off for something's bought. One straw short, they threw a brick up on the camel's back. Looked in the mirror, tapped their feet, and when they disappeared, it cracked. Next day at work, the union set a fire to the factories for food that don't expire. Where we used to have our apple trees, they let it all boil down. What it's worth melted to a statue with the earth to remind them where the wealth is. None of what we planted will grow. Need bricks of gold, bricks of gold, bricks of gold. The water can't be drank from the hole. Need bricks of gold, bricks of gold, bricks of gold. You got drugs, food, and heat in your home, but you still need bricks of gold. Still need bricks of gold. Still need bricks of gold. Looks like the shepherd took the sheep for a stroll to go find his bricks of gold. Keep your bricks of gold. Keep your bricks of gold.
Out of 60 ships that have tied up at this port recently, some 100 crew members have been put in hospitals for infections in arms, legs, and shoulders. Really, gentlemen. And 15...
You can only hear me. Huh? You're a ghost, yeah? I am not a ghost, Johnson. If you're not ghost, why I can see you? Because I have the power to make myself invisible.
rather suffer than give in. The cold cutting through the wind's tough, son, but got nothing on my skin. You ain't seen enough of where I've been if you hear struggle rap. Hands ruptured while I swim, feet tearing, running laps. My soul trickles and drips, assuming formlessness. Know the source exists, cause stillness shifts my room's coordinates. I fought to get this food for thought, it's useful once the portion shrinks. Need a morsel dense as the all in all on a porcelain dish. Fortunate to bite from the apple that even Adam held. Track the smell of lies like lions when they attack gazelles. They casting spells, my hair standing, yo wagging tails. I went past the 12 in the hour hand and it cracked the bell. Most the type to stand at the carousel and just watch it spin. I'ma walk right into them inner walls and fight off my gin. Travel often, my shadow walking like Alec Baldwin. It's become exhausting, avoiding cattle with packs of forming. Summer Jack Kevorkian while the track's recorded. I know you're all some little guys, so I always come with the barrel shortened. It's a higher calling, ain't none of my favorite rappers ballin'. The tourists don't bullshit, don't matter what moon and Capricorn in. Be the water,
be formless.
Water got the ship, I decide what sink. Be the water,
shapeless.
Water got the ship, I decide what sink. Yo, moonshine formed over years, moonwalk on fears. They tryna be the water too, they true, they'll chew off your ears. The usual give their usual stares to the unusual, we used to that. Keep on them headphones and keep from booby traps. With eyes wide shut like Kubrick's last. Two adapters to consume the past without drinking from their communion flask. Can blame the ruling class for the fact that you couldn't rule your own. That's like blaming them cause of what they saw going through your phone. I became the water the time I died with my friend. Woke up with matching burns, but no signs of fire had spread. Either angels kept us alive or we dead, and we descended to a parallel dimension to retry from the end. Survive and blend regardless, whether the weather's success or hardship. Use hermetic process, level the levee, don't stress the object. Takes a stupid fuck to think of percentage in economics. Only an epidemic brings heroin level profits. Be the water,
be formless.
Water got the ship, I decide what sink. Be the water,
shapeless.
Water got the ship, I decide what sink.
Yes, Victor. Could I have a cigarette? Steady your nerves, certainly. Will help. Yeah, you know. You're right. UL. I'm so certain that all of them now will react. UL. Victor. This is going to be a bit of an ordeal.
Yo, 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 they got the old soul, check the rich. You already know, yo. You ain't never heard bars, unique of flavor. Can peel the layers of nature's secrets, you need a Vader. These are raps that only rappers can stomach or feed the waiters. Here's a sample from the crate, made it clear that I need to cater now. Used to sell like contraband at the taco stands and block that you could buy a recycle can off Joanna, man. Only honest job at the parlor, polishing lava lamps. Buy vodka with your stamps, but ain't nothing that touch the farmer's hands. We're doomed as the dollar continues to lose momentum. Watch them groom the natives out of the culture, saying it offensive. Can't end hate with the lecture debate. Elections are fake, them new laws is letting you bake just to take everyone's cake. Let me legislate for my destiny's sake. I don't hesitate to go decapitate the head of the snake. Forgets to mate, let them try to take what they will. Hands don't shake when I kill. There's no pill for an imbalance in your age and your skill. We've been barely even done started, scratch the surface, yo. We've been barely even done started, son. We've been barely even done started to scratch the surface, yo. We've been barely even done started, yo.
Me see not one believer. You know shit's bad when your Tommy John starters say they can't either. A true breeder since 92. The same year right out of high school, the Yankees drew Jeter. They see me curving, watched it grew steeper as their lion lies deeper than the welts on thy keeper. Like Hugh Peter, a soldier preaching blue ether with an orthodox belief like a Greek Easter. A true seeker, I have visions of a higher nature, not to grow into a frail creature. Gain strength with the changed demeanor. Time passed to right past all these bitches as they grew weaker. Time is money, so there's no time to ease in. Bars cooking like raw crack, you like to breathe in. Let's put that on my right hand. Swear these next hits you get lit and left without a reason.
We've been barely even done started, scratch the surface, yo. We've been barely even done started, son. We've been barely even done started to scratch the surface, yo. We've been barely even done started.